this is the only way she getting back in it. Fall back here, get fall back here, get back, 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 back. Fall back here, get back to the do. Fall back here, get back to the do. Fall back here, get back to the do. Fall back here, get back, back. Fall back here, get fall back here, get back, 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 fall back, 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 fall back here, get back.
This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off and running from Raymond James. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Quick pass right side, complete. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll run here on 1st down. Blast through midfield. The 30. Gets the 10. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, That has got to feel good for this offense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. Things going well so far. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
On the jump.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Crack on 80. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Viking 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Warriors 70.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. And a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. It sets up 3rd down. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like an attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Panther 11. Panther.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. He's going to push one deep, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
On 1st down, they'll run. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Yeah, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards.
And they're on the 34-yard line.
here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go, here we go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Ravens are going to have it after his second interception of the season. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
All set to go now from the 35. Setting him on the dive. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Alpha, sit up.
Back-to-back carries here. And 2 yards all he can get since 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Jackson now on 3rd. It is caught left side. And he's brought down at the line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker. And now they've got a first inside the red zone. They'll run here following the penalty. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Lamar now from the gun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 13-0 lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
60-2.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. He creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here's Willis to the air. He rolls to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability and his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
70 ring. Bronco.
3rd down from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
70 high. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Throwing on 1st down. Willis escapes the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
Come on.
Right side, quick pass, complete. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Start. 70 Timberwolves.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. Our score, 14-0. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. They'll work against the blitz. Catch is made in close. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
1st down and goal to go.
Ready. Cougar 19. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
It's a designed run for Willis. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here, nothing.
And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. The running back gets it on the draw. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. The rookie from Michigan, there that time.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Another carry for him. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that run puts him right back in the same old situation for 3rd down. I really thought that run was going to get the couple inches they needed. And you could tell, just look at him down there, Kate. They thought it was going to work, too.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Hand out to the back. His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. He gets it out left, and it's caught. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 13-point lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. Kind of reminds me of the offshoot quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
19 targets.
That's completed out to the right. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. 2nd down now. They need 7.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Here we go.
Working now from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. And as they celebrate the turnover, we're going to shift our focus to one of his teammates who appears to be injured following that play. Team staff heading out to look at him now. Give now to the running back. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now here's Lamar. Forced out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. They're down to their final one in this half.
Quit, ready?
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Continuing to dig. He's inside the 25. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Back to the well again. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They go play fake with Jackson. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 on the other side, Brock. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this 3rd down. Draw play here. There's one that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's 4th down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now a field goal try coming up by the Ravens. The 27-yard look here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
Ready up.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. Who's going to throw? And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Fails to find his running back. Well, that brings up 2nd down.
35-yard line.
Get it. Ready.
Willis to throw it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Left 19, try.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one.
Gilligan in punt formation.
And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's a toss headed right. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. Gets up the edge to the 35. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run, he hits that second level.
Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he's able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Now give left side. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Goes to the hurry up here. First down. Here's Lamar. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Now a field goal try coming up by the Ravens. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Okay, ready?
It's going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70. 65. Buffalo 18. Ready?
He's back to throw. Short pass brought in. And as they usher him out of bounds, Brock, we have reached the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
What happened?
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Has this at the 6. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. Let's go.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. And they pick him off again. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion.
Oh, the football's loose. And this one belongs to the Bucs.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. They'll run now on 2nd down. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This return starts at the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Cougar 19, Bronco 80, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 24-yard line.
Warrior 70.
Working from the gun. It's Willis. Chased out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
1st and 10 at the
Let's go now.
46-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
At the 21-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hurt. Ready.
Here's a quick pass, cut outright. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Offense in the hurry up here.
Buccaneers.
70, 19, 18, Pioneers.
At the 6-yard line.
7 Pirates. Ready.
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Quickly out to the right, complete. And that play is brought to a halt. So they're going to say the 5-yard line. Looking quickly here.
3rd and goal.
Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Let's go.
From the gun on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that forces them to 4th and goal.
Okay, it has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
4th down. They're going to throw for it. He's got it. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on down through the end zone.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Intercepted in their own end zone. You do not see this often. And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tampa Bay touchdown. Well, Brock, obviously an error on the quarterback's part to make that throw, right? But credit his effort to take that pick and turn it into an even bigger play.
And the race is on. After that ball is in your hand, now it's on you as that returner to get out in front of those offensive players before they can react, change direction, and ultimately track them down. The initial advantage always goes to the guy making the pick, and he took it to the house.
They're in full comeback mode already here in the 3rd. An onside kick coming up. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he's going to be blocked down after reaching the 43.
So few of these are recovered by the kicking team anymore. It reminds me why you've seen some alternatives tossed around for ways to replace the onside kick. For now, well, it just remains a difficult challenge that was not achieved that time around.
Right up the gut. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Empty backfield. 5 guys out wide for 3rd and long. Here he goes. 3rd and long. He's in trouble. He gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they push their lead to 23. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25. Couple of yards short at the 23. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready? 19 Warriors, 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Here's Willis to the air. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 25 on that play. And the Bucs have the first. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
18 Rattler. 18 Cap 60. Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Throwing on first down, Willis. Got for big yards on the right side. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Nate Wiggins has got it. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down.
Here we go. Here we 18. Pioneer. Cowboy 80.
From the red zone on first. This is caught near the pylon. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
79 Broncos. Hey, smash. Buffalo 18. Ready.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. They're in full comeback mode already here in the third. An onside kick coming up. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll run the draw. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but should love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Ravens.
Here's the handoff. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schler, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you've got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
The give here on 2nd. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. The Ravens have the football, and more importantly, partner, a solid lead. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Running this one left. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
1st down, and they go right back to it. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
And better luck next time for you. I feel for those running backs because that blitz was drawn up to hit him right in the mouth.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here's the give. That's not going to do the job. He's taken down behind the line. That forces 4th down. Anytime you dial up a blitz and you catch them running the draw like that, Brock, the D coordinator, he's going to be patting himself on the back right there.
He is, and not only for the call, but the execution of his player as well. Because you call a blitz, Kate, sometimes they can just run with their hair on fire. He had the awareness to stop that draw before it could get started.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Get it. Mustang, Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat, 6.
Here's Willis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a 10-yard loss.
Dragon
Brings up
60.
second and 20.
18 Rattler, 18
25-yard
Rattler.
line.
Working now from the gun. That's completed right side. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Okay, break.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Bronco East. Ready.
Caught quick right side. They cross the 40 on a nice run. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Willis now. He connects down the sideline. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. That's completed out to the right. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
McLaughlin sets on the extra point. And the Buccaneers drop the lead back to 13.
Buccaneers 27.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
On first down, they'll run. We'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Running for the marker on 2nd. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Lamar now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. They hand this one off. The stop is made after 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Buck still out there and being looked at now. Real quick, ready? 3rd and 4 coming up now. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
That was a beautiful picture, Kate, of stop the run on the way to the quarterback. 3rd downs, I don't mind a draw call. You're thinking pass. You want those defensive ends to come upfield. But kudos to that whole defense to stop that run on the way to the quarterback.
With that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. So yet again, they're turning to him to try to put 3 on the board. The upright's 31 yards away, dead ahead. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll give them a 16-point advantage.
Well, it's hard to call that the official moment that sealed this win, but up 16 here in the 4th. It's going to take a heck of a sequence of events to see this game tied back up.
Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 60 Maverick, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing is Willis. And they pick him off again. And they're going to drop him to end the return, but this turnover isn't going to stand. We've got flags at the spot right where he picked it off.
Ready.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Willis looking to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Cup 19, Cougar 19, Warrior 70, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
2nd and 10. Here's Willis. On the move, headed right. Ravens get him. Down he goes. And he's encouraged out of bounds behind the line. That's going to go down as a sack. Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
Mustang 19. Let's go now.
Looking to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
60 bikes. Ready.
To throw, here's Willis. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down.
Let's go.
Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 27-yard line.
Looks like a design run here for Willis. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Now.
Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Willis on the design run. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Buccaneers can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. They broke out the design run for him there. coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 18, Pioneer. 79 Broncos. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. And this is going to be cut for 2, so some fight left in him. Love it. It is back to a one-score game. Okay, partner, in that spot, you know you got to go for it there. Make it a one-score game. How do you come up with a call that works when that defense knows from the start of things that you're going for 2?
Because, Kate, we're talking about practice. Yeah, we're talking about practice. You actually practice those plays, and you come up typically with 2 or 3 two-point conversion plays every single week. You practice them, you rep them, so when it's called like that, you're ready for the moment.
And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. Needed to try it. We all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, a quick stop, a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. Mitchell on the give, headed left. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Here's Mitchell again. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Again, this is Mitchell. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Wow, they must really trusted this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance.
They tried for the field goal to really eliminate all shadow of a doubt, and instead, let's introduce some doubt into the picture and a little energy on the other side. Kate, it's not quite an automatic win still. They're going to have to get focused defensively and make sure they get a stop to clinch this.
Ready? Viking 18.
He'll look to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Here's a quick pass. Cut outright. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Down to their last breaths. And he gives them a shot now to force overtime. So there's part 1, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now, you'd imagine, comes a try for 2.
You know, Kate, this might be just as tough as that touchdown. I know they work all week on their 2-point plays, but they're hard to execute. That being said, if they want to force overtime, this is a must.
70 Timberwolves.
Will set up for the 2-point
70 Lions.
It's a designed run for Willis. And he's in for the 2-point conversion. And near the tail end of this game, we are all tied up. Woo, crisis averted, Brock. They got the 2 and the tie for looks like they have saved off the L and forced themselves overtime.
Yeah, those two critical words you just said right there, for now, like for right now. But there's a lot more time on that clock than this defense would care to see. They got to step up. Offense just stepped up, got the two-point conversion. Now defense, you got to respond to send this game to overtime.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Ravens take over first and 10. 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10. Give now to the running back. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to the well again. 2nd down run gets him 5. Now they've got 3rd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
3rd and just 2 to go. To throw. Buying some time right. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. Throwing now. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? The coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Buccaneer. Chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down. Getting out to his left. Breaks across midfield. Hits the opposing territory. And he's gonna score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. That, without a doubt, Brock, one of the longest scrambles that you and I have seen, and we'll probably all see for a while, and it ends in a memorable touchdown. Yeah, we're going to see that again and again and again on replays after this game, probably on TV all week long. Quite the effort from somebody who proved he could be quite the runner when called upon. The challenge has been laid down, partner, and it's time to see if they have an answer prepared as we're off again. Returning it from the 4. Showing a little burst so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Ready.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Ready. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
Now it's his turn in overtime. Through the 35. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a one-point game. Tampa spends its second time out now, as they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
So after thinking it over, these guys lining up for two.
Let's go now.
Will set up for the two-point conversion.
Looks like a design run here for Willis. And he gets into the end zone, so the choice to pass on a time. A good run. That gives him a one-point lead. That is their third conversion this game. They haven't been shy on the confidence to go for it or to back it up once it's snapped.
I love that word, confidence. And I love being in a huddle and you can feel it. When you're on offense that feels like you can't be stopped, you can't wait to say, ready, right. No matter what the situation or circumstance is, in 3 conversions, that's job.